This is not the news that Memphis Grizzlies fans wanted to receive today, but it's the news that they got. I'm your host, Joey Mercer. This is an episode of Joe Mercer Sports Podcast, and we've got some crazy news to break down of an update on star player Ja Morant. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as usual. Make sure to go down below, hit that notification button, that bell right there, so you'll be notified every single time we upload, so you can stay up to date with our takes on the NBA, as well as what's going on with Ja Morant. We do cover a lot of that here on this channel, and without further ado, let's get the topic at hand today. This article from the Sportsnet staff on sportsnet.ca saying Grizzlies Ja Morant game time decision for play-in versus the Mavericks. The Grizzlies season is on the line. They lost the first play-in game to the Golden State Warriors, and now Ja Morant is a game time decision, being their supposed best player. This is not great. This is not great news for the Grizzlies at all. But let's get into what caused this and why he's going to potentially miss this game. The Grizzlies could be without their star player for a do-or-die game on Friday. Ja Morant has a game-time decision for the play-in contest against the Mavericks after injuring his ankle, head coach Tuomas Aisalo told reporters on Thursday. I believe he did this in the game against the Warriors. There was some commentary of him kind of hobbling around a little bit, so I'd like to say that he could work through that, but you don't want to cause any further damage to the ankle by all means, but your season's on the line at the same time, so it all depends on where you sit on that. We can see here it says Morant did not practice Thursday after suffering the injury 2 days earlier in a 121-116 loss to the Warriors in the 7-8 seed game. The 25-year-old missed about 7 minutes of game action after rolling his ankle late in the third quarter. Across 50 regular season games, Morant averaged 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists per contest rounded. And the winner of Friday's game against the Mavericks, who beat the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday, will become the Western Conference 8th seed and face the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round of the playoffs. The losers eliminated from postseason contention. I do think that it doesn't matter who makes the playoffs. I really do think that the 8th seed is going to lose to the OKC Thunder pretty handily. I mean, they had over 60 wins in the regular season, but this is still crucial and absolutely important for the Grizzlies if they want to make any noise at all. I think they're better suited to face the Thunder. It could be interesting to see if Anthony Davis could play very well for the Mavericks, but they're with a lot of injuries themselves, and I think the Grizzlies would be a little bit of a better team to go up against the Thunder for many different reasons. They do have some perimeter threats, of course, but also they do have the size. I mean, Chet is a lighter big man. I don't really believe in his post defense. It's really his switchability and rim protection there. But if anybody's to put a shoulder into his chest, so to speak, I don't really think that he's going to be all too good there. They'd have to play more Hartenstein minutes. If you play Hartenstein, who is a great player, you lose that spacing from Chet. And if you run both of them, which is definitely a possibility, you're once again losing spacing from your center position, depending on what the Grizzlies are looking to do. Really, when Edey's out there, it's very strange that it's worked to the extent that it is, where Ja Morant's such a poor three-point shooter, around 30% from the three-point line. Yikes, and loves to drive to the rim. It's very interesting that's worked with a guy like Edey, who has shot a couple three-pointers this year, but realistically likes to stay around the rim, where he is 7'5". I mean, understandably so. It's going to be interesting to see if that were to be the series. I think it's a little bit of a better matchup than the Mavericks, where they are so injured, and I think that ultimately, if Ja's not in this game, I don't know if they're getting past the Mavericks. I really don't. That's a huge blow. I think Ja Morant being one of their main options it's not going to be great without him, and I don't think that's a crazy take by any means. I think right now that, they do lose a lot of rebounding, as you can see there as well. Like Ja averaging 7 rebounds a game. Jaren Jackson Jr. is probably the worst rebounding big man in the entire NBA. I mean, there's lots of games that he puts up 2 or 3 rebounds. It's not great. I mean, you get rebounding from Edey, sure, but Bane averages more rebounds. Ja averages more rebounds. Like, so many people averaging more rebounds than Jaren Jackson Jr. So that's very interesting to see there too. If they were to lose Ja, they lose even more rebounding, and they're already weak enough at rebounding when it comes to Jaren Jackson Jr. So I think there's many things that people aren't taking into effect or account here when it comes to that, and hopefully Ja is able to play in that game. But what version are we going to get of him if he plays through that injury? Well, I'm not really sure, but let me know what you think about all this down below in the comment section. Make sure to like the video if you made it this far, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell for notifications, and I'll see you all in the next video.